Yeah, I love you all. Thank you all for being here. Whether you're here now or watching a VOD or lurking or whatever it is, I'm happy you're here. I'm pretty damn pleased. So I think last time we played, we were marching to the castle of Bazoo, whatever that means. I'm ready to go to Bazoo. Whatever that means, whatever that entails, whoever that is, I'm ready to go. What's the worst someone like Bazoo could do to us? Is this him? He looks like this is... If ever anybody's been a fucking Bazoo. And that also just sounds like an old term for like, look at this fucking Bazoo over here. That's my accent.
Well, Gardenia's little shining falls. You might get past my guards, but you won't get past me. I'm Bazoo, the most fearsome man alive.
Bazoo casts an evil spell. I do love is the evil spell Vagary? Oh, jeez. Epileptics, beware. Holy God. Ow. Couldn't make Shining Force in this political climate. You use all the trigger warnings for epilepsy. Kids used to be stronger. They used to just die from that.
I'll be watching for you at the top of the tower if you get that far.
Stupid old man. I hate old people. And that will remain true even after I become old. My amount of self-loathing will only increase. Every wrinkle I get is going to make me despise myself a little bit more. I could feel Bazoo's evil power. We must destroy him, everyone up the stairs. Don't tell me what to do. Alright, let's take a look. Like, I'm going to take friggin' directions from low, of all people. Freaking low? I don't think so. I don't think low. Okay, I don't know if these rocks are passable, so maybe we send our new good bird unit over there. Maybe he grabs that for us. We've got a treasure chest up there. Treasure chest up there. Ooh, okay. We got the chest corners. That's good. One there. Bam, bam. Yo, what up, Griff? How's it going? It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad all of you are here. And if you're too busy to be here, I'm still glad you're here in spirit. All right, I think we're ready to go. Because spirit matters. Okay, so we can walk over these. It seems like we can walk over these. So I don't need to make my bird do that. Good to know. Good to know. Zombies, mages. Okay. I'll send Apis over here. So, because he's the most likely to, like, catch up. Okay, that's some dangerous stuff over there. Last time he was only taking a couple damage from that, but it's hard to say. That's still a brass loader. What's your deal? Priest. You can only heal. Okay. You're here, Tiadran's here, yay! Friggin' CD hype. CD's hypes. They're all over the place. It's good to see you, Tiadran. I hope you're doing well. I hope the baby's doing well. I hope your lady Tiadran. You know what? She's a person, outside of you. So I hope your wife is doing well. She does not need to be named based off of her association with you. Remember, this battle took me ages. It does seem pretty big. There's a lot going on. I'm excited. I'm just happy to be back in the Shining Force world. Like, if I'm being honest, it just feels good to be back. We're doing well. Well, I mean, she's doing as well. Yeah, that's true. Doing as well as they can. Nothing makes you feel quite as useless as your freaking significant other struggling through pregnancy when you're just the guy who, there's not a lot you can do. After a certain point, your job, you've done your part, and the amount of work that you can do to help and assist is pretty low. And it's unfortunate, because, like, I want to I want to do more. I hate seeing the suffering. Ready to have the baby out rather than in. Her parents are in town, which has helped her. Oh, that's good. That's excellent. Yeah, my for our second, we did an induced labor because we were just freaking sick of it. It's just like she was so nauseous all the time and sore, and you're just carrying around like a big belly. Like it hurts. It's weight. It's struggle. It's pain. And it's just like, yeah, let's just do this. Let's just get it done. What are we waiting for? So we were able to get her in at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and that was a lot nicer. We have an induction scheduled. Nice, which is my next week's. Perfect. Okay, I had a feeling it was coming up soon when you canceled the stream. I was wondering if it was like if your due date window was coming up and you just wanted to be safe, or it was an induction. Either way, I'm glad you guys are taking care of it and taking care of each other. Make sure to have like things packed, like little snackies or like books, stuff to do, because unfortunately there can be a lot of waiting. Ouch. I remember when Luna was being born, I think I brought a book, and then I brought my Switch, and I played a bunch of Ender Lilies, and it was great. It was really funny. I beat a boss at it was like 5 o'clock, and I was really struggling against this boss, and I finally beat it, and then it just happened like shortly after that, and that was maybe 5:15. Before the end of the hour, I was holding my daughter. It was crazy. Because like that's not what you're thinking about when you're playing the game. It's just like, oh, good. Fun boss time. This is good. I finally beat it. And then less than an hour later, and you're holding new life that you've only like heard and like felt and stuff from a layer of skin. It's really funny. It's a good memory I have. And it just goes to show how crazy pregnancy is. That you're kind of just sitting there, and then you were definitely not just sitting there. Things have changed. The nature of the thing has changed such that you cannot focus on anything else. But before that, you know, we had our chips. I think when we had Door, they only had a little DVD player. So on one of my trips back home, to like grab other things, I brought like the first season of Scrubs and like Pirates of the Caribbean and all this other stuff, so we could have something to do while we were kind of just like waiting. It was fun, in a kind of boring way where you have to make your own fun. Ooh, a quick ring! Hell yeah! And then I brought books like when Door was sleeping, and like I would hold them while they were like in my arms during nap time. I was reading like a Dungeons and Dragons novel, and like I remember exactly which one. It was R.A. Salvatore, it was Gauntlgrim. Like I remember it because it was just an important part of my life. Fun in a boring way. Boring is fun when compared to the stress of the actual birthing process. Then it's a friggin' blast not having anything to do except eat friggin' like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's like, wow, this is great. It's like, oh, look at Captain Jack. He's so crazy. And we're all like super sleep deprived because I think Door was born at like 2 a.m. or something like that. So our sleep schedule's off. The babies are constantly waking up, and like everything's crazy. Like the wife is laying and trying to sleep in weird positions because you're just in a hospital bed, and then everyone else gets a pull-out couch. One pull-out couch with questionable sheet quality, and that's where I'm sleeping. So you take your little victories, your little joys. Okay, you're catching up, Stock. I will continue to invest in you as a person. Because centaurs are people too. Probably bring some video games or something. I've got the Switch and a billion DSs. Nice. She's probably going to be watching movie reaction videos and playing non-agree. Whatever works. Like, there's no wrong answer. The right answer is whatever gets you through the process. Whatever helps you distract yourself, that's the right answer. Wendy's doing all right. Maybe we just do... Yeah, we'll do this, and maybe we can give, like, Cray the kill. Because he's catching up, but he's still a little behind. Yeah. I'm sure he probably could have done 11 damage, but, you know, she got the level up. HP 2, MP 1, Defense 1, it looked like. Yeah, Claude's already doing really well. He caught up really quickly. It's just very strange that they gave us 2 characters a couple maps ago, and they were both extremely low level. Alright. He should not be able to hit us over here. He should be safe. Do we have an additional herb? No. But I can give him the quick ring, I guess. Oh, I forgot it. I forgot it was a cast. Oh. Oops. I forgot that it wasn't on the equip menu. Jeez. Excuse me. Oh. Oh. I forgot it egressed. Let's see. Maybe I should give that to somebody. And it looked like he had a metal sword? He has a steel sword. Alright, I need to give that to Dedic, obviously. And then I'm going to give the... I guess I'll give the quick ring to... Maybe Wendy? No, not Wendy. Mayfair. If I need a healer, I wouldn't mind her getting more turns. If the quick ring does what I think it does, and that it like increases agility if it's equipped. Alright, anything else? No. Let's do our equipment. Because I've learned that I'm not to be trusted. Yeah, okay, so it boosts agility. Okay. And then go to Dedic. Oh, nice. Steel sword looks good. Alright, let's go. And, you know, now we don't have to go and get that other stupid item. So life is actually great. This was actually all part of my brilliant design. Because I am, in fact, very smart. What looks like a gaffe to you is actually the ultimate intention. Either way, I guess he'll be put to the test. Let's see, today's Wednesday. I hope everybody's got like fun plans, something cool is happening, something exciting, something you're looking forward to. You know, it's the little things that keep us going through the hard times. The good times don't last forever. That's what I've heard. My life's been nothing but good times. So I'm expecting a pretty big happiness drought here in the future. It's going to be 40 years of doing great, and then my last 40 years are going to be a nightmare hellscape. You were told the good times would last forever? You were sold a bad plan, my dude. Most of us aren't so lucky. How rich are you, I think is the question. If you're rich enough, the good times will actually last a pretty significant amount of time. You can buy your way out of a lot of problems. Not me, though. I just happen to be very lucky. My luck stat's pretty decent. That's not true, I'm lying to you. I'd say I have average luck. I've got the same amount of luck as anybody else in my socioeconomic class. All of my, major hospital bills typically come right when I've finished paying off the last one. So, maybe that's lucky. I don't think Dadik needs a kill. He's level 11. I really need to pick up, stock. That guy needs a level up if I intend on using him. And I got plenty of level 10s, so I'm just going to keep him back here. Because he can take a hit real well. He's all full of bread and milk now, so he's freaking ready to go. I think your socioeconomic class is monk. I could afford pants, a tank top, and an axe, and live alone in the woods. And you're bald, so you definitely are a monk. Everyone knows the second you class into monk, your hair falls out. These are just known facts. No one's gotten hit yet, so Mayfair, just stay back. The second I start to bald, from old age, I'm going to immediately reclass into monk. Jeez, what's happening? Over and consider turning down video settings. That was weird. Sorry about that, everybody. I hope that... I wonder why that occurred. I wonder how you'll look bald. Probably pretty sketchy, because I'll probably still have my facial hair. You've seen me without... You've seen young me. Oh, no. Thank you. Thank you, Tiadra. You've seen old young me when I didn't have as much facial hair. So imagine me bald, but I'm keeping my facial hair because I've got a baby face. And then older still, but wrinkly. It's gonna be bad. I don't think I'm gonna pull it off very well. I don't think I've got it in me. If I shaved as an old man, I think I would actually look like a baby. I would actually look like the babies that are old. That's got to be a subreddit or something. It's just subreddit is young baby, old babies. It's just old men that look like babies are babies that look like old men. I'm afraid that's where I'm going to fall into. I'm going to fall into that camp. Young, thank you for being so kind to Young Teach. I can't believe I was young. I can't believe I was young and stupid. My mom visited, which is why I had access to those pictures. She brought them up. And we were going through them, and I was like, oh my god. I can't believe I looked like that. I'm ashamed of my actions. Because I remember, being that young. And I was like, oh my god, I thought I was the shit. Why do I look like this? Who let me do this? Why do I have autonomy? Who gave me this autonomy? Because I definitely don't deserve it. I don't know what I was so friggin' proud of. Clearly, I did not deserve it. It was unfounded, unearned smug. I can guarantee you that. I was not doing anything amazing with that level of smug. Yeah, bonk off. I had earned nothing. As most teenagers have, unless you're in an anime. Those teenagers have earned, they've accomplished stuff. I'm gonna send Dadik up here. Can fight among the rocks and such. Let's see, let's send you here, and I don't think you'll kill this priest. I hope not. You are very strong, Shade, but... Okay, good. Good. He's just a cloth the man. HP 1, attack 1. Why was I so smug? I was in a stupid looking tuxedo thing. Who was I fooling? I definitely wasn't like part of a relationship. I wasn't like, yeah, I've got it made. Yeah, I was probably, I was like trying to, you dress for the job you want. You smirk for the edgelord that you want to be. So you put on the face of the thing you want. And I was like, I'm gonna be one of those little bastards. And, oh my gosh, Shining Phoenix, hey, how are you? I hope you're well. I was just thinking about you the other day, and I was like, man, I haven't seen you in a really long time. I hope you're doing well. It looked. I think I was looking at your Twitch channel because I was like, have I not been getting alerted? Because sometimes I just don't get alerted, and it said you haven't been on in a while. So I really hope you're doing all right. You dressed for the job that you want. Did you want to be like a chauffeur? I actually did do bell and valet work for about 4 years. But to say that I wanted that job is silly. Yeah, bonk 'em. Bonk 'em. Yay, Mayfair. I dressed for the job I got. And ironically, it was also not one that I earned. It's been quite a while since I've streamed, let alone watched one. Well, I hope everything in your life is going well. Because, you know what? You earned it. You deserve it. Speaking of things that people deserve, you deserve a break. You deserve good things. I demand it. It's been interesting. That's such a loaded phrase. Especially with the ellipses. The ellipses imply many things. Few positive. He dressed for the job. Yeah, so I got a job doing bell services and valet work. And as you know, those are extremely sociable positions and are often tips based. And if you want good tips, you have to be able to talk to people. I only got the job because I knew a guy that worked for the company that hired valets and bell staff to work at Disney hotels or Disney adjacent hotels. I learned that I definitely wouldn't have gotten the job if I didn't know that guy, because the other boss told me, was like, hey, I hired you, but I wasn't going to hire you without this other guy's recommendation. You don't have the sauce, you don't have the juice of being able to talk to people. So that was a bit hurtful. But I learned how to be a little better at sociability, ever so slightly. So much so that I taught, and I'm doing this right now. So I guess it wasn't too bad. My eldest husband this year, which got laid off. Whoa. Well, you know what? Stay-at-home dads. Let's freaking go. Shining dads continue to shine, even at home, even without a job. Shining dads shine. And you know what? Maybe it's just a new way to express yourself. It's a new way to shine, because you still have there's still a lot of importance in the stay-at-home dad category. I can say that with certainty. I've been doing it for 2 years, going on 3. Shining dads unite. Hell yeah. Tadrin, you're about to be a shining dad too. Oh, our ranks continue to expand. I'm sorry that things suck. I really hope your eldest is doing okay. I can't imagine the stress. I get so worried about my kids. I really hope that things are somehow going to be okay. Definitely don't say more than you want. Like, if you want things to be private, you don't have to say anything. And as much as my support and good vibes and maybe a little laugh can give you, you know, as one dad to another, I really hope things are okay. Speaking of, oh, thank you, Tiadra. No, like, don't rush. You've got a lot of things going on. It's really quite all right. Happy to. We got to stick together. The world is can be a pretty shitty place. So I think it's our job as people, as community members who like live this crazy life together. It should be our duty to not make it worse. Like, life sucks. We shouldn't put all of our energy into making it worse for other people. Don't mind sharing when asked. I just don't go out. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Ow. Ow. Oh, excuse me, I need a little water. Got something in my throat here. Oh, yeah. What a master mage. Instead of casting Blaze on me, he just decided to bonk me on the head. Yeah, if you don't mind sharing, is your eldest just doing better now? You definitely don't have to, you know, say anything more than that. But I hope that they are feeling better. I like the hospital stuff is hopefully fewer and farther between. So I imagine that's very stressful on you and them. Yeah, okay, perfect. Cray, get this kill too. You're gonna be a freaking beast. Look at those muscles bulging. She was until recently went over 2 months without a hospital visit. When it was almost over. Okay, that seems really good. I consider that an improvement. And little improvements are good improvements, whether you realize it or not. I'm very happy. If either one of my kids were going through something like that, I'd be a fucking mess. I recently, not recently, like many months ago, earlier in the year, I was playing with my daughter, and she was 1.5 or so at the time, and I had a mattress like as a ramp, because I was making like little obstacle courses for my eldest, out of just like furniture and stuff. So I had her by the hands, and I was leading her up the ramp, like from the ground to a couch, and I like picked her up a little too hard, and one of the bones like popped out of joint, and she was crying, and like it was so scary because like you don't know exactly what's going on. So it was also like way past her bedtime, and I was like, okay, you know, something just hit her, you know, she wasn't feeling well, she's overtired. I lifted her up and like put her down a little too rough maybe. I thought I was being okay, but I guess it was too much. So I tried to change her into bed, and I was like, okay, I can calm her down, and maybe she's just really tired. And she just wasn't moving at all. She was crying like harder than I've ever felt it, like seen from her. And we finally realized after she wasn't moving that arm for a while, and every time we tried to even touch it a little bit, she would scream, and all she wanted to do was just lay on my chest. And after a while, like, I kind of realized what happened, and I broke down into tears. I was like, oh my God, I hurt my kid. She's scared, she's hurt, because I wasn't, you know, being cognizant of how I was playing with her. I was being too rough. She's, you know, I thought she could handle it, but, you know, I didn't know my own strength, and I just burst into tears like, I hurt my daughter. I'm just crying. And I had to take her to the to an urgent care, and I had to like buckle her up in the little seat, and it hurt her because you had to move the arm to get into a car seat. And I took her out, and she was just laying on me when we got admitted, and the doctor just went in and just did a little like that. Took 2 seconds, and then within 2 minutes she perked up, and she was like looking around, and she was talking to me, and she was her old self again, and I burst into tears again. And it's just like, oh my gosh, to have that happen where like you're scared and the kid's scared, and like you don't know what to do as the parent, like things are out of your control. To have that happen multiple times, very, very often, like I'd need to go to some therapy and some classes. I'm gonna have to watch joints since both my wife and I are hypermobiles. It's in the genes. Yeah, so now whenever I pick her up, I never pick her up by the hands anymore. It's always core work. I lift her up and do core work, and that's it. And yeah, just thinking about it, like I'm getting emotional thinking about it. I feel that to the core. Hell yeah. Because you're a good dad. And you're a good person. And I know you're going to be a good stay-at-home dad, too. That is very confident. Having only met you via stream, I am confident that you are a good person. You've passed my vibe checks. Let's see. Yeah, we can get you a good kill. Or do we wait? Maybe we can give it to what's his face. We can give it to stock there. Had something similar with my youngest. My wife and I were holding her hands and swinging her, and she loved it. We swung too hard. Yeah. That seems like it was probably a very similar thing. And like it's hard because like the kids don't know how to say what's going on, like especially at that young. Like a baby doesn't know how to say like, hey, this part of me hurts specifically. So you have to go down like a checklist and think about things that could have happened, and then like read body language and stuff. It's tough. That's okay, good. But to like go to the urgent care, it's scary stuff. It's stressful stuff. Like, yeah, she couldn't really talk at all that much yet when she was only like a year and a half. She's a little over 2 years now. So she's definitely better at communicating. But it's not perfectly great. So like she's getting to the point where she can string like 2, 3, 4 words together. So she knows the word pain, she knows hurt, and she's just starting to like put those things together where she can actually communicate. So within the last week or so, she's been able to say like eyes hurt. And I know that it's like, okay, so we should probably do something with the lights, or give her some medicine, or something like that. Maybe it's a headache. It's hard to say. It's so cool watching them learn. I agree. Now, yes, they will not stop talking in an amazingly cute, exhausting way. Ooh, 1 health. Ooh, who do we give that to? Interesting. Epic level 11, HP 1, attack 1, defense 1. She likes Eurovision music a lot. So she's like singing along. So watching her like learn words and like learn rhythm and like pitch and stuff has been one of the most amazing things. Because she'll start humming along to songs, she'll start doing dances, and like she knows when things are like when a key change is happening, or like a verse is coming up or the chorus is starting. So she'll like change what she's singing because she knows the song is changing. It's really funny. And there's one song that she listened to, and it ended with like a big, like arms out, like yeah, and she would like sing the earlier parts too. She'd be like la 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 la, and then at the end she would do the key change, and then she was going la and put her arms out all the way, like belting it, and I started doing it with her. And so like now whenever something like that happens, she'll look at me and she'll go la, and then put those arms up and la, and it's so cute. Same with your youngest. She loves music even when I put on metal. Yeah, get them into it. Hell yeah. My daughter seems to be a little bit more like me, at least with her tastes. So I'm hoping that she like learns to like metal music, because I need somebody to talk to. I desperately need somebody to talk to about metal music, because right now I don't have it, and it sucks. But she likes video game. She likes video game music now. So she's made a very funny association. So I just had on like a video game playlist that I made of just like songs that I like just for background music and sharing and stuff. And one of the songs is the Ludicolo Mirror B theme from Pokemon Coliseum. If you know the song, if you know the games, you know the song. So one time in the playlist, that song came up when we were giving her a bath. I'm gonna kill this guy, hopefully. Continue my story in a second, sorry, I'm thinking. There we go. So it came out while we were drying after the bath, and that song now has to be played whenever she's getting dried off from a bath. And if it's not on, she will just keep saying Ludicolo, 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 Ludicolo until I put it on. So that's her like bath song. And she loves Ludicolo. She's got a little plush one that I gave Dor after we saw the Detective Pikachu movie. And then it's in one of the Pokemon books I got her, so she loves Ludicolo. So the fact that he has his own theme song is incredible. And she'll hum along with it. She's like ba 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 ba, and then she'll say, like, when the song goes like salsa, she'll say like alta. Is really, really funny. Extremely cute behavior. My son is more the intellectual type, not a fan of gaming yet, and only likes some songs, but will watch math and numbers all the time. They both like, yeah, Mario Kart, hell yeah. Mario Kart has so much good music. My oldest, Dor, is also really pretty good with numbers, like second grade, and has kind of figured out the basics of like multiplication and division, even though they haven't touched on it in school yet. Very much into space, so like very analytical, very intellectual, but in a way that's different than like my wife and I. So it's kind of cool having a kid who likes something completely different, but still in the same realm as us. It's really interesting. It's super cute. Wife, I feel hates the fact my youngest listens to rock and metal but hasn't voiced it just yet. I think my wife is thankfully pretty cool with it. She likes metal too, but not like the same types of metal as I like, and not the same, like, to the same degree. Like, she can definitely appreciate it, but she doesn't like all the same kind of metal I like. So I don't think she would mind if, like, any one of the kids like was like, oh yeah, I really want to listen to friggin' like Archspire or something. I still wouldn't show them like a bunch of metal stuff because the music videos can be a little intense. But I like the fact that you know, maybe there's some interest there. Chef Ray, how's it going? What's going up, baby? I hope you're doing well. How's the job? Are you ready for Friendsgiving? We are indeed all nerds. And I 100% include you in that group. If you aren't included in that group, I don't know what to say. Okay, Balboy, not Balbory. I'm sorry, Claude. Ooh, a battle axe. Hell yeah. Come on up, Loose, whatever your name is. The game can't even decide what your name is. So why should I? Tiny One slapping to Cannibal Corpse. I thought, yeah, that'd be so cute. Cannibal Corpse isn't, also not my style of metal all the time, but I can appreciate it. Hype for Friendsgiving? Hell yeah. If we need to get together and do a little planning, let me know. I got nothing going on. Put it this way, she started singing Darker Still on her own randomly one day and asked to have it put on YouTube, and I did a double. Aw, that's cute. I love it when they just get like attached to something and you don't expect it. It's really funny. It's like, oh wow, I didn't expect you to take such a liking to that all of a sudden. Like, Door doesn't really like metal music, but they did express interest in like one Powerwolf song, and they were like, oh, I really like this song. And I was like, really? And they're like, yeah, I like this one. I was like, yes, awesome. This is great. Okay, I'm willing to try out fighting these Pegasus Knights. Still amazing sprites. Nice. Okay, that's pretty good damage. And we can get a kill. Nice. Door gives baby metal vibes. I love baby metal. Unironically, I love baby metal. It's hysterical. And I won't apologize. I refuse to apologize. Let's see. Do we need a heal? Anybody in here need a little healies? Some healies from the store? They were all the rage. Alright. We finally activated them. Oh no, a full point of damage. Whatever will I do in 28 turns? A heavy hit for 9. Okay. Completely and totally manageable. Perfect. Go ahead and get started. That's another of the anime soundtracks, what they're known for. Creepy Nuts is metal? I've never heard of Creepy Nuts. But I like the sound of it. Let's give our battle axe to Roos there. Let's start getting some damage over here. We can do a freeze, I think. Oh, that's Bling Bang Bang Born. That song's amazing. I didn't know the people who did it, but that song's freaking incredible. They did the Don Da Don Don opening. I haven't watched Don 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 yet. All I know is that there's some kind of like horny granny. I don't know if she's horny or if people are horny for her, but I think that's all I know about the topic. The opening slaps. That's all I need to hear. I will be a filthy casual as well, and only like them for their music from anime openings. Do we need to heal? Yeah, let's go ahead and heal. They're 2 for 2. Nice. Remind me and I'll look up the Don 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 one. Alright, Apis. I'm going to need you to get some work done here. Now, what if we go here? Maybe we can work on, like, lock this guy down, get some damage in. Nice. Because we should be able to take the one that's closer, we should be able to gang up on them pretty easily here in just a second. This is a very long fight. You are absolutely right, Tiadra. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of enemies, and they're pretty spread out. Youngblood did Kaiju 8. I think I've seen that one, like its name, but I don't know anything about it. But I like Kaiju. HP 1, defense 2. No attack? No attack? You're a dwarf with an axe. How are you not attacking things? How are you not getting better at attacking? Explain yourself. It's your one job. You'd like it? Oh. How prominent are the kaijus? Are there 8 of them? Are even more than 8? I will care. Because I want more. I want there to be more than 8. I care very much. The 8 are just the strong. Okay, so it's a ranking system. Is it highest to lowest? Is 8 the best or is 8 the worst? Ooh, left with 1. Interesting. We can do something with that. They get numbers, not names. Okay. That's pretty racist. Oh, as they appear. Oh, so it's like COVID-19. Punch this flying horse to death. Ha! Nice. Little level up. Give me you 11. MP 1, attack 1, defense 1, quickness 1. Nice. Oh, Tiadran. I don't. No one knew last time I asked. But what's the consensus on promotion in this game? Is it like right at 10? Should I go somewhere in the middle? Is there anybody who absolutely needs to like promote at a certain time? MC is just the 8th kaiju of that rank to have. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I've already been sold because it had the word kaiju in it, and I like good openings, so I guess I gotta watch it. We're going to need something new to watch here shortly anyways. We've been watching Chaos on Netflix, which I've really been enjoying. That's super good. If you've got Netflix and you're interested in like retellings of Greek myth, and you like Jeff Goldblum, I would highly recommend Chaos. I think I usually promote around 13, 14 in these still, but I did kind of let Cray go late because he's nuts, and the more levels he gets, the better. Okay. I've been told that Cray does get nuts, and that you just kind of let him, you gotta invest, but he gets pumped up. So I'm willing to let him go to, like, closer to 20. You know, the surprise band for me was Electric Callboy. Sorry if we moved from music. Oh, and no, we're on whatever we want to be, Phoenix. Electric Callboy. I feel like I really liked one of their songs, but I can't remember what it is. You might say he goes cray cray. One might say that. I would 100% say that. Because I have a very specific sense of humor. I only listened to a couple, but they're great. I know somebody recommended them highly. It feels like something Griff would recommend, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just making that up because Griff just likes a lot of really good music. I don't know. I'm just some dude on a computer. I mean, on a Sega CD. Talking with his friends. What do I know about music? Oh no. Phew. I love the brass. The brass loader has always been one of my favorite sprites. It's just, it's so jarring. Or it would be jarring if like Shining Force hadn't taught me that it's actually really cool to have like high-tech machinery and ancient stuff in a medieval fantasy setting. But the sprite itself is just really good. Like I love the little casing shell that pops out of it and like the steam and stuff. It's really good. Appreciate the comedy behind them and the fact that their instrumentals are so good sounding. It's hard. It can be hard to find good instrumentality. It's not an easy thing to find. This shouldn't kill. But it might. It might because Dadik is actually super good. I was expecting like 13 damage, so he did a lot more than I thought he would. Alright, let's send Apis over here, because I know there's a couple of chests I need to get to. What's this guy got? What's this archer got? A steel arrow. Okay, so he's not going to be able to snipe me from, like, beyond the walls. Actually, I don't want him to attack either. Need to divvy out this XP. It's such a limited resource. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Beyond the walls, soulmate. Oh man. It's funny, every once in a while I have the strange urge to go back and play Valkyria Chronicles. Like there's a part of me that loves that game. And then I'll remember. And then my mind flutters back to reality. And it's like, no, wait, I actually really don't want that. There's a part of me that wants to go and play like 2 and 3, like find a way to hunt them down. And then I remember that that's not maybe a good idea. No, Apis, I'm sorry. I should have healed you. It's okay. It's fine. He's gonna be okay. As long as he doesn't have a broken leg, then we gotta put him down for real. Oh, let's not do that. There we go. Let's not be foolish. Wendy. Let me check this guy. What do you got for MP? So he's got one more Blaze 3 in him. So that we do have to be careful of. Alright. Good to know. Or you can just bonk me on the head with a stick. That worked out really well. It's so... You're incredible. Wow. You're the best I've ever seen, Master Mage. Oh my god. HP 2, defense 1. Okay, not the best level up. I do appreciate, you know, having a little bit of bulk on my MC. But, you know, I also want a little bit of attack. I want to attack back sometimes, you know? Okay, so onto the great game you're playing right now. One thing I'll say is since we're avoiding backseating and such, my promo mark is generally 15 minimum, and I will say that I use ranged characters more in this game than any other. Interesting. Okay. So far, I really like this game. I like that my ranged characters are like super good so far. Like I've been extremely impressed with Shade. Like look at this guy. Look at this. Friggin' 18 points of damage from 2-3 range. Shade is probably the biggest surprise. Promote 15, so you and Teodrin have similar windows. That's good to know. Do you have... You have Muddle, okay. I was hoping for blasts. But no such luck for me. Can you do this? Can you get that kill? You were hoping to have a blast? Always. I'm obsessed with having blasts. It's all I talk about. Nice. Perfect. Perfect on the nose kill. Stock's level 7. He's picking up speed. HP 2, attack 2, defense 1. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. As is Stock. My only problem with Stock is that he came in like freaking 4 levels under everyone else, so it's just taking some time to baby him up. But I do like him. Like a good an archer with excellent range. I'm not turning that down. Let's see if you can get that almost dead. I've also been pretty impressed with Claude. He's been doing a good job too. So what happened to the floor here? Bazoo used some nondescript magic and destroyed it. Are you going to play books 3 and 4 when you finish with the original 2? I think so. Okay, maybe I won't play book 4 according to Teodrin. But I'm going to play as much as I can and whatever people want to see. If people want to see it, I'll play almost anything. As long as I'm having some amount of fun and my audience, the community is having fun, then I'm kind of interested. It's just a huge fight with all the bosses together. I gave it 4 to 5 attempts and then threw in the towel. Okay, maybe not. I'll definitely want to see it. I love how tanky the archers are. Yes, I love that they can take a hit. Ooh. Speaking of taking, take care of that. Oops. I don't mind it. I play mostly for the challenge since the story is really just there and short. Ooh. Yeah, I'll admit the story hasn't done like a lot for me so far, but it's pretty simple. It's passable. I like the storytelling of the first 2 maps is really good. Going into the first map and having like looking at your equipment and being all your units are decked out. They've got good equipment. They've got herbs. And it's just like, yeah, we are a force that has been, like, given resources. And we're out and we're here to save these people. And then it gets taken away from you. And then you have to scrounge up stuff and map to from the wreckage and the debris. That's such a cool detail. It's interesting storytelling just from that. That's all I'll say about 3 and 4 since he doesn't... No, I don't want to spoil. Yeah. My main issue with book 3 is just that the story is kind of nonsensical and out of left field for Shining Force. I've got a big canon debate that I'm very interested in book 3. I feel is pretty non-canon. Oh, okay. I'm excited to see it. I think that's kind of just my general vibe of like playing this game. It's like I'm just happy to be here. I'm just happy I'm here. I'm a little worried about the brass loader. It doesn't do a lot of damage. I think we'll be okay. I really want to start giving other people stuff. she needs to heal herself. Yay! You could throw the stories out and it doesn't change anything. Ooh, could I give that? I think I can give that to Cray. All right, let's move Roos down to get that chest. That should be the last chest in the map, too. Perfect. I think we have more to worry about from the cannon. The mage is out of MP now. We shouldn't be scared of it. He's not a big threat. But we can punch a tank. And add some creative maps and stuff, though, so playing Book 3 is worth it. I like creativity. Like, I want to see them take maps and do something interesting with them. Like, it can get pretty easy to just, like, make boring maps. And it's like, the story's going to carry it. And it's like, no, I'm here for the fun. I'm here for the gameplay and the story. And if I'm not getting one, I better be getting the other. So, like, I'm not expecting incredible storytelling from these games, and it's not like a personal thing. It's just like, no, it's just a fun Saturday morning cartoon. So if they can do interesting things with the combat, then I'm definitely ready. Both are worth at least one playthrough. Subsequent playthroughs, just skip 4. I would play Book 4, but also not feel the need to beat it. I'm inclined to trust you on that, Teodrin. Because you like challenge a lot. So if you're finding it to be explicitly not fun, I'm probably not going to waste my time. And you'll do crazy shit, even if it's not fun. I watch your streams. You play things that you don't have fun playing. Wendy opened the chest. Ooh, a power spear. No! Inventory's full. Frick. Alright, just use this herb. I do like a power. I need that power spear. I need it. I gotta have it. Alright, Roos. First, I guess. How much? What's your... Okay, you got space. You got a bunch of axes. He's got a handful of axes. His pockets are full of it. Ew, oh, an empty chest. That's a real dick move. Part of Book 4 issues, if you're just given a party to work with and no way to, like, level them up before the fight or anything, so there's no way to make it easier. Oh, that is weird. Huh. I'm curious to see what the... like, in-universe explanation is for why you're set up that way. It's a little funky. Little funky Kong. Well, Sora, I want to explain the setup, but you'll see. Oh, I'm ready for a good surprise. Alright, Cray, why don't you come down here and get ready to take some people on. So Stock's the last person I need to heal. Claude, what do you say? You're strong. You can probably maintain a little bit of a wall here. Power Spear, for reals this time. I like the idea of, it's like, I can't put this spear in my pocket. I have this leaf. And then she eats the leaf. And it's like, oh, now I have enough room for this spear in my pocket. Everything's good now. Like, it doesn't make any sense in real life, but in video game logic, it makes perfect sense. Always wash down my leaves with a little bit of spear, especially Power Spear, because you need that to rehydrate. And medicinal herbs are famously diuretics, so you need to get your electrolytes back, and that's what the Power Spear is for. Speaking of. Oh, that's nice. That's real good. All right, Mayfair. I'm glad you are getting all your healing in. I'm sorry that it's still not enough. One of my minor qualms with CD is just that it feels like it takes abnormally long to transition back off the attack animation. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3. So 2.5 seconds. That is a little long. I'll give that to you. I've returned. Are you winning, son? I am exactly where you left me. I mean, not exactly. Technically, I'm a lot farther, but also technically, I'm only a few squares away. It's been a busy map. It's long, it's winding, and there are a lot of enemies. So it's got 7. We could probably kill that. I would really like to give it to Cray. Alright, let's see if we can work on it over here. I think it's attributed to the disk loading and the emulator not able to circumvent. Interesting. I like hearing real reasons why that's happening. Stock's level 8. Hell yeah. HP 2, attack 2, defense 1. He's catching up. He's getting there. He's not interested in any excuses. Sig is fine. Let's do that. I really want to give that to... I want to give one of these to Cray. Could be it's just disappointing when no other Shining Force games feels like it hangs in the same way. I'm curious how it feels in real hardware. We'll never know. That might not be true. We might know someday. But I don't know when we'll know. Yeah, bonk it. Bonk it. Not bad. 6 damage. Level 7. Hey, HP 1, MP 1. Ugh. I played it on the Genesis Mini too, so it was also emulated, just officially emulated. Technicalities are my favorite kind of alities, with fatalities being a close second. Cray's level 10, HP 2, MP 1, attack 3. Oh, Jesus God. Oh, we learned boost. Fuck yeah. I'm as rock hard as frickin' Cray's busted ass muscles right now. It's gonna be able to punch everything. Yes, it's like, why is there a delay before, during, and after Fade to Black? Yeah, I wonder if you... It's like the people who did a... oh gosh, what's a calculation of all the time wasted and like Tears of the Kingdom going in and out of shrines during like the pointless load-ins and stuff. Like how much time did you actually lose to those small, tiny inconveniences? Like how much of the death by 1,000 cuts is it? I think CD is the only game that has the HP boxes disappear while on the battle screen, then wait and fade out. Huh. Just disappear while on the battle screen. It's an interesting situation we find ourselves in. It would be really cool to just like interview the people who made these games and just like really pick their brain. It's the kind of thing you only notice when you play a lot. Yeah, obviously I would have never noticed. Nice, good job, Claude. So insignificant in terms of literal time, but when you actually add it up over the course of an entire playthrough, yeah. It definitely becomes noticeable. Okay, we're doing all right. I'm not too worried. The Master Mages were definitely the things, you know, hurting us the most. Can you kill? You can probably kill. How much HP does it have? 10? Okay, I'm willing to give that to somebody else. And neither one of... Okay. Neither one of those, like, the Hell Archer or whatever, doesn't seem all that interested in doing stuff. Alright, more XP for Cray. I am excited to get to the promotions because it's just so exciting. I really, really want to know what they look like. Is it going to be, you know, close to Shining Force 1? Are they going to be taking some interesting creative liberties? Like, what's going to happen? Let's get Sig up here to punch the priest. Sig the monk versus a priest. The clash of religions. They each have thoughts. It's the best battle sprite work. Ooh, yes. I'm so pumped. Like, yeah, the sprite work in this game has been really good so far. It's been gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I could probably... I wouldn't mind giving Shade this kill, and then I might be able to get Mayfair up to kill that priest. I'm willing to give a little extra XP to Shade in order to get even more XP onto Mayfair. Bam! 14 damage. You ain't got shit on me. Level 12, HP 1, attack 1, defense 1, quickness 1. And enough gold to revive the entire army. $28 health. Alright, let's start getting that down. Hoya! Shining Force 2 on steroids, kinda. It's Shining Force 2, and like that's one of the only things I like about Shining Force 2 is that, you know, it's still a good-looking game. For all of its other faults, in my opinion. This one feels more like Shining Force than Shining Force 1 does, but with a graphical boost, so I already like it a lot more. Bam! Yeah. Good job, Mayfair. I think the colors of CD are a little darker, though, which I like better since I wasn't a huge fan of Shining Force 2's brighter palettes. I can see that being a point of contention. Oh no, 1 damage. You miss your rose-tinted glasses for 2. Hanging around Teodrin long enough, I don't think I ever had... Obviously, I never had them because, you know, I never played the game in my youth. But experiencing it as a 30-year-old and, you know, just being around the general vibe of Teodrin, it's hard for me to see people having rose-tinted glasses for that game sometimes. Just like, really? This is the one? This is the hill you want to die on? This game? This game. Okay. If you say so. I think we can... I think we can box this guy in and give this kill to somebody who needs it. Never got the opportunity. Nope. I think we're the lucky ones. I like the implication that I apparently have this malefic aura that makes people agree with me and hate Shining Force 2. It's not a malefic aura because it's not ill-intentioned. It is a... Your passive is to enlighten. Exactly, it's logic. It's just logic. You open your eye. You help us open our eyes to see the truth. and how we choose to interpret that truth and see it just happens to lead to negative opinions on the game. And that's all it is. It just happens to be that way. We are logical people. Kara and I are both logical people, first and foremost. Can you bonk this archer to death? Oh, I dodged. Come on. She's just a little bonking little girl. She is blind, though. I guess that does kind of ruin the bonking. For me, I played Shining Force 2 because a friend introduced me to it, and I also played it in the mid-90s as a kid. Yeah, playing something as a kid definitely, shapes your opinion on it. But I replayed Shining Force 1 after decades. Recently too, and I thought it held up really well. I really, really liked it still. And I also just didn't like Shining Force 2. So I think there is a little bit of nostalgia at play, but I don't think it's enough to blind me completely to what is good and what is bad. He's up there. Don't let your guard down. Let's go. He's up, so keep your guard up. Some people, logic is a type of malefical. Yeah, logic is scary. Freaking, knowing things, what a curse it is to know things and to be bothered by things. The lack of ignorance is really quite annoying. I could be so blissful right now. I could be full of bliss, but no, I have to question, I have to be curious, and I have to know. It's a bane. Both hold up well enough, but as an adult, I can definitely see 2's faults more. And I still liked the game, but I definitely don't, I just don't prefer it. I didn't know Shining Force 2 existed until 2016 and didn't play it. Yeah, exactly. I knew there was a 2. Because when I played 1, I remember going on the internet and looking up Shining Force stuff, just looking at portraits of all the characters. Because I never got to beat it as a kid, so I was like, oh, look at, I get a fox mage on my team later in the game. Oh my gosh, I have to be able to, I have to get better at the game so I can get the fox mage. Or the robot. And then that same website had another tab for all the Shining Force 2 portraits and characters and stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's a second one. Holy shit, this is amazing. But I never actually saw it. I probably saw a couple of screenshots, but that was it. Then I had to get over the graphics downgrade going from 2 to 1. Ooh, yeah, that is weird going backwards in time.
And so we meet again.
Tell us, who are you looking for?
I'll tell you, but you will have to defeat me first.
Is this our first quote-unquote boss? Let's take a look. Okay, so we got some knights, some more skeletons, archers are hanging around, master mage, archer, priest. All right, Bazoo. Bolt and attack. 49 HP. MP is not going anywhere with frickin' 74. Alright. He's pretty strong. I just wish I had the more fleshed out story that ended up in Return of the Dark Dragon. I've never played that one. I've always considered streaming it, but I've got so many things I want to stream. My parents were very anti-technology as a child, so it never occurred to me to look up back then. I probably shouldn't have been able to do all that I do on the internet as I did as a kid. I probably shouldn't have been trusted as much. Because I definitely looked up some things I shouldn't have been looking at. Attack spell? I assume it's a buff? And then one day my brother was like, hey, remember that game we both played obsessively as a kid? Did you know they made a sequel? Did you know? There's actually a bunch of Shining Force games, and we had no idea. I remember, oh gosh, what was it? I don't remember which Shining Force it is, but there was one on the PS2. I think it was like EXA, Shining Force EXA or something like that. I don't remember. I remember renting that from Blockbuster, and I soft-locked myself in the game. Like, there's a point in the game where you, like, I think it's 2 protagonists, and like one character stays at the base and will occasionally have to defend the base from encroaching threats, and then the other one is going out and exploring and doing like other plot shit. And I got soft locked because apparently I let the enemies surround the base too much. Like, I didn't really know what I was doing. So like it turned into an emergency, and it's like you have to stop playing as explorer character and you have to go back and play as home base defender character. And it's like, we're going to drop you right into a fight. And apparently the invasion was so bad that I died immediately. Like, the base was gone within seconds, and there was only like one save, so I couldn't go back in time and be like, oh, I need to like go back a couple hours and clean up this mess before it gets too bad. I was just stuck. I would have had to restart the whole game, and I didn't want to do that. Boost and quick from Shining Force 1 became attack and boost respectively here. It's really confusing. Ugh. Isn't there, like, spells are all, like, the game's already, like, doesn't give you information about what things do. So then to do that while also changing titles is a little unnecessary. Sentence structure is lacking today, but you know what I mean? I didn't teach English. Sometimes I barely put sentences together. My brain knows what I'm saying, but the rest of me, not so much. The rest of me just assumes everyone else knows what I'm thinking in my brain. It's like, yeah, obviously they understood that piecemeal, friggin' a la carte sentence. Surely they understand what I'm trying to get at. Oh, I forgot to resurrect Apis. Ooh, I need to go do that. I'm coming back, Apis. I have yet to play any of the more modern SF games. Soul, EXA, and Resonance, none of them. I played some of Shining Force Neo, and it was pretty bad. Is that the same one? I don't know which one's which. If I looked it up, I'm sure I could figure it out. Let me save this real quick, because I don't want to do that again. Bazoo. Joe. Neo was before EXA. I've played Resonance. Not great. I have it. It's not great. Shining Force EXA? Okay, it could have been that. Neo? I don't think it was Neo. Let me get a better look at the box art there. Maybe it was. That wolf guy looks a little familiar. But the main character doesn't. And EXA has like both, like a female and main character. It's got to be EXA that I played. It's got to be this one. Yes. Okay, I just saw a screenshot. 100%. I need to talk with you about... Okay. Help me. Apis is exhausted. Poor little horse. Alright, let me give the power spear from Wendy. Apis. Anything else? I don't think so. I'm gonna be right back. My daughter is still not napping. He's exhausted. He's a ball of flame, priest. Please don't sugarcoat it. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Ooh, okay. Draw from memory Apis being an exhausted ball of fire. Oh, well, that'll be easy. That'll be easy. All right, let me get that set up then. Okay, get that. I haven't done one of these in a while. I haven't done any painting in a bit. Okay, get that going. Do I even remember how to draw? Do I remember how to do anything? Give me 1 second, just making sure things have updated properly. Stream manager. Do the thing I want you to do. I've been absorbed by the void. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make sure this works. I'm sorry. My friggin' phone's not, like, doing what it's supposed to. It's being... Twitch is so annoying when you don't have a second monitor. I really like a few of the Gaiden 1cast being related to Shining Force 1cast. I wish we had more relationships throughout this year. I like that, too. I really enjoy that, like, they're kids and uncles and stuff like that. It's cute. It's cute. So naturally, all good fire is blue. We know that. This is known. Okay, good. It's up. There's no way I could operate on my home PC with only the one monitor. Like, my problem is I don't have enough room. Like, I just don't have the room. Like, my kids are already attacking this one. And I'd be afraid to do more. Like, I have, like, a mic stand and stuff, but I'm too scared to set it up because I'm just worried that they would destroy it. And, like, not on purpose or anything, but, you know, accidents happen. Regardless of, like, good intentions. There's always room for more monitors. I need, like, I'm not trying to, like, talk my wife into getting we can't afford, like, a new place. But I definitely, like, want a new house so I can, like, do more cool stuff and we can have more room. Just get a big chunky box monitor they can't damage. And, you know, that's the other part. It's the money part. It's the money part. How does one get the money to buy these things? And the games I want to play. Alright, so let's fill it up. Let's fill this flame up. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that looks so good. Crime, mostly. That's a good. You know what? You're right. I didn't consider the possibility of crime, and that's my fault. I should have. I can't believe I didn't. What's wrong with me? I'm a big supporter of desk clamps for monitors, but yeah, money is definitely an issue. Like, there's so many games I want, and I'm running out of money. In that, like, I don't work, and my wife makes all the money, and I feel bad taking money from her. I guess we just draw an exhausted Apis. How are we going to do that? Oh, I know. I got an idea. So, here's the horse body. And the horse body, it's hard to tell right now, but the horse body is lying down. This is a lying down horse body. He's got little haunches here, whatever. He's lying down. Don't question it. He's got his armor off because he's exhausted. is the top body right there. You can imagine it. If you could imagine it, that's where the top body would be. I'm gonna like put that down like there. It's got a better arch. We need a tail, of course. Something like that. That's a very long tail. That's too long of a tail for this horse, man. There we go. That looks a little better. Teacher to criminal. Did you notice your title says "by" instead of "guy" or "boy," whichever? Oh, I will fix that. Thank you. It is supposed to be "guy," because I didn't know who he was before this point. He's going to be wearing like it's a white t-shirt. This is his day off. He's exhausted. Stop judging him. He's just wearing a nice t-shirt. Nice white t-shirt here. Go. It's laundry day. And we all know centaurs love laundry. This is known. I'm just going to draw a little round head here. Little round head. There we go. I think he's got like blonde hair. I don't know. I feel like he's got blonde hair. And then here's his little arms. Little arms right there. You can't come right out and say criminal. You have to say teacher to liberator. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I am a liberator. And if you don't like that, then tell me where you keep your goods. So I can teach you firsthand. Get little hoovies there, little hooves. Little hoofs. I need to do some line work here. Got all lines there. See, perfect. Everybody knows what they're looking at. This is a hand, of course. This is his hand. This is awful. People already can't draw horses, and now you're making me draw a horse man? This is ridiculous. I feel attacked personally. And professionally. Honestly, I think this is as good as it's gonna get. Liberator, I hardly know her. Piranhas on Parade is such a good song. It brings us much joy. Let's see the problem. It doesn't look like he has a neck. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's got like his arms up like that. Like, I don't know how centaurs relax. Abyss, yeah, this isn't a good. This is not a good. I can confirm this is not good. But it is what I've done. I'll make him get a little happy face. There we go. Look at it. He's great. He's so happy. And there, we'll connect his little shirt. There. It's perfect. He does have little arms there. Just because it's his day off doesn't mean he doesn't rep what's important to him. Shining Force. And well, he's usually, covered in armor. That's true. I guess like his horse body color is not the same as his head body color. Maybe we go over this. Because this part of him would be lighter because it's always covered in armor. It doesn't get the tan, I'm just going to keep making decisions that make this art look worse, I think. I think that's the goal, is to make this as ugly as possible. Every single thing I change ruins it a little bit more. But only the head is human, yeah. This is a very special centaur. Here we go. Obviously, hands are perfect. I can't see how that gets any better or worse. App is more like app isn't. App is? No. App isn't. There we go. Perfection. Thank you all for being here with me while we did this together. All right, I hope everybody got a good look because it's going into the trash. All right, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to play the game. There we go.
Be careful and good luck. Apis wasn't looking too good last I saw him.
I'm glad we're here to witness the birth of a flaming centaur mayonnaise man. You know what? That's why you come to my streams. It's because I'm giving you something no one else is going to give you. And I think that's the whole point. Is like, you want to go to a stream that's giving you unique content you literally cannot see anywhere else. And I like to think I do that. I like to think I consider that for my audience, and I give them truly one-of-a-kind experiences. Print them out for Door to put your drawings on their fridge for shit. Yeah, you're right. I just need to go get a printer. And I'm going to print out all my dumbass things. I'm going to go make a little portfolio out of all the Microsoft Word document things we've made together. And I'm going to buy out a little gallery. And I'm going to dress up real fancy. And I'm going to sit there with like my little hipster outfit on. As, you know, fancy people come through and they've got their champagne. Because I'm going to make it look very nice. And then it's just like, oh, this isn't what I expected. And I'm coming around very, very proud of all my work. It's like, you see, this one was a joke from Valkyria Chronicles 4. You see, his name is Walls. And I drew him as a wall. Make a Redbubble account where you can buy your drawings as stickers. That's actually an incredible idea, and I really want to do that. I go to school and one of my students has like their laptop covered in stickers. And I see one of Pep and Blue arm wrestling each other. Alright, you guys have convinced me. I'll do it. Not that I needed a lot of convincing. I'm so excited. Oops. I was too busy thinking about our funny jokes that I put this blind priest right in the way of a very scary centaur. Stanley Cup bringing it into the office. Everybody's going to be so proud. I'm excited too. I've never been more excited. And I'm gonna charge extra for the people who want like the holographic stickers where they got the shinies built into them. And the cool thing is, whenever you guys want commissions, all you have to do is spend some points on stream and tell me to do something, and then it will become a sticker. Eventually, you will be able to buy them all. My kid Patience will love it. See, guys, you can you can make a job out of anything. Spend points, then cash. That's just called good. That's called good viewer engagement. That's just good viewer engagement. Yeah, and then Kara will refund them. It's literally a perfect system. You guys heard about the really small streamer who who turns all of his dumbass drawings into stickers? Can she refund your money? Ooh, I don't think she has that kind of power. I'm sorry. But what I will do is I will put together nice bundles. So the more stickers you buy, you buy the stickers in bulk and you get more of them. And what's the term I'm looking for? And I'll have like I don't know if I can do it, but if Redbubble gives me like store points, you know. This turns into your full-time stay-at-home job making dumb stickers. You know what? I would be lying if I said that didn't give me an extreme amount of joy. Holy shit, what is he doing? Oh, boost, okay. I was going to say, why does this Arch Knight have an AoE this large? No, you stay back there. Okay, I want someone else to get that kill. Hopefully her. Yeah, there we go. Bat class. Okay, good. Good to know. Hi, didn't protect you from this bonk. Yeah, level 8, HP 1, MP 1, attack 1, defense 2, quickness 1. Did that say she learned the spell Hell? Did she learn the spell Hell? Or did that say heal level 2 and it just went by very quickly? No, she learned Hell. I did not know that was a thing you could learn. Hell equals blast. Because it's Hell. Oh, okay. Interesting. Good to know. I thought it was weird that a priestess learned the word, or learned Hell. I was like, I know I'm a little illiterate, but I'm not like an idiot. Let's see. I love consistency is my favorite thing. So obviously I love Shining Force. I think we can give this to Cray, sorry. Clayton. She's turning into Froyo. Hellfire. He's pretty relatable because he's just, religious grief about being turned on by a very sexy animated girl. I think he must be the most relatable Disney villain ever. He's a very interesting character. I like Froyo. Not like as a person, but as a character, as a villain, I think he's an interesting character. And obviously I relate to him because I'm also attracted to Esmeralda. Because I'm a red-blooded man. Hunchback is really good. I agree. I don't think it gets as much love as it should. But that first song, when that guy freaking does that belt, yeah, that's good shit. All of us taking turns climbing up a freaking staircase. Look at us go. Are we relating to crazy religious zealots? Is that what's happening here? More or less. I think so. I think that is the vibe right now. In both my most and least favorite Disney villain, because he's like actually real. That is the scariest part about him, isn't it? Is that like he's extremely feasible in a real way, and that's scary. I really like realistic villains, which means Frollo is really good. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I like a good cartoonish villain, but yeah, Frollo seems like a guy that you could meet. For as bad as it is, he seems like a guy that could exist. I mean, he has to be real, right? Notre Dame is a place. Notre Dame is real, so obviously the whole movie is true. It's a documentary. But they, animated it so kids would watch. Villains with specific, attainable, realistic goals always do it for me more than I'm evil, I'm gonna conquer the world. Those have their place, but when it comes to like a memorable villain, yeah, I want to hear every single weird reason that you're fucked up the exact particular way that you're fucked up. I find that fascinating. Oh, an evasion or a counterattack to an evasion? Hell yeah. That's why I think that's why so many people like villains more than heroes. It's because like they typically have more going on for them. They're a little more interesting. And their goals aren't always just like, I'm going to be good. It's like, no, I want to do this particular thing, and it's really fricked up. But if I'm written well, there's a reason I want to do this really weird, fricked up thing. It only took a very heavily edited adaptation of a dark gothic novel for us to get an interesting villain. So not a lot of work. Ooh, a double attack. Good job, Atlas. Who would have thought when you pull from and are faithful to interesting works of art, you also get interesting adaptations. Which strangely is only sometimes true. Like, The Boys, I love The Boys, but I've heard nothing but bad things about the comic, and the show is incredible, so like, it's not always a good thing to copy the source material. Sometimes if you have a vision that goes away from the source material, maybe sometimes you follow it. They Disneyfied the heck out of it. I actually don't know like anything about the original, so maybe I should. Maybe I should. If it's as fucked up as you're insinuating, I definitely want to know. Jeez, good job, Stock. 20 crit. Killing it, literally. Just killing it. Man, I got started so late today, I'm not going to be able to... I don't think we're going to be able to finish this fight. That sucks. That's unfortunate. Not that Disney doesn't do the same to pretty much all of their stories, but that one in particular is very heavily edited. I wonder if I can find a good, like, an audiobook for it or something, I love the silly chain of the Teen Titans show heavily changed the original Teen Titans comic, and that show became the Teen Titans Go comic, which got wildly worked over for the show. And it's an adaptation of Whoa. I remember watching Teen Titans, like, the original when it was coming out, and I thought it was the freaking coolest show in the world. Teen Titans Go, by the time it came out, I was a little too old. But I don't know if it's good, because all the people who complain about it are, like, people who are still interested from my age, and I'm like, not all of you guys have the best intentions. I don't know if I can trust all of you. An adaptation of an adaptation. Yeah. I wonder how much has been lost. Yeah, hell. Really just is not the same thing. It doesn't look to be the same thing at all. It seems to be completely different in every sense of the word. It seems to be a completely different show. Your chat wall's all messed up? Oh. Let me see. I'm not seeing anything weird on OBS or on my phone. I wouldn't let you tap. I've had that with... Are you using mobile? It's happened to me on mobile a lot. Yes, I've had to like close out multiple times and stuff. I don't know what causes it. I don't. But it's a huge pain in the butt. I both think it's legitimately bad and a shame on Teen Titans. Woof. Woof. Big woof. The original was so cool. I still have so many good memories about that show. I want to find a way to watch all of Teen Titans from start to finish. I really want to watch it all. Is it not anywhere? I thought like HBO Max had a bunch of DC stuff. I guess they don't have everything. Sleep. More useless spells. Yeah, Twitch Mobile is hot garbage. I was going to say the atypical evil villain has been so played out. These shows, movies, heroes. A villain, it makes or breaks a good show, or game, or movie, or anything. If the villain's weak and the hero doesn't have anything good to fight against, then what's the point? Like, you have to have good odds. Like, the character has to go up against something interesting for me to give a crap. And if you're not going to do that, why should I bother? Apis is level 12, HP 1, defense 1. Watching on Amazon Prime just by having a subscription, that's what you want to hear. That is what you want to hear. Just have Amazon and you get the thing. No more buying 20 other subscriptions. I hate subscription culture. I hate that what used to be a good thing, where it was just like, yeah, we're going to make all this stuff streaming so it's available constantly, and you're going to have access to everything, and you don't have to worry about cable. You can watch it when you want, and it's all right here. And then now there are like 20 different subscription services that all are the same thing as cable. You have to buy all of them, or you have to pay more for ad-free. And you can't even count on them to always have the same stuff because rights are always being traded for more money. It's the most frustrating shit in the universe. And so much stuff that you buy now, like, doesn't have access to disc reading. So, like, even if you buy Blu-rays and DVDs of, like, your old shows, like, you still need to have a thing to play them on. It's horrifyingly annoying. And now it's just as expensive on cable. Exactly. Way to make life worse because you wanted money. As usual, the rich have ruined everything. Corporations suck. And I will never forgive them for what they've done to me and how I want to engage with my technology. And the content that I've already paid for. If they ever eliminate password sharing, people are going to revolt. They already do. Like, that's what happened with Netflix. And yeah, people were not happy about it, and they shouldn't have been happy about it. Eat the rich. But they taste so spoiled. But yeah, they at least eating the rich causes them to serve an actual useful purpose for once, which is giving me sustenance. That's right. They're fat. Yeah, they haven't worked a day in their lives. They don't have any good muscle. Let's keep Apis back. I feel like he needs a heal. And by that, I mean I know he needs a heal. Alright, Cloud, I need you to pick up some friggin' like attack stats or something. You're starting to fall behind a little bit. Whee! Okay, Roos. Is there anybody close by? All these guys are kind of lagging. Let's get this kill so we can get everybody kind of up into this middle section. And then maybe we can redo our formations and get it so the low-level people can actually get some kills here. Like the little auto chat telling you what you're playing off stream. Yeah, that was one of the ideas I had. I have it through Mix It Up. It's cool. You never know what somebody might vibe with. It's a good way to just start conversations. Obviously, I like playing lots of different games, and some of the games I'm playing off stream are not things that I would want to play on stream, or that I have played on stream and I'm just playing again, or something like that. So just a way to open up a dialogue. Back to work, bye! Good luck! I know you can do it. I assume your day is almost done. If I start back up, I may do the same. I hope you do start back up. I hope you do. Because I liked your content. Good combo starter. I haven't gotten a lot of people talking about that stuff yet, but I think I've gotten a couple people say like, "Oh, how is the game?" or something like that. So if there's a lull, then yeah, it's very helpful. Like I Was a Teenage Exocolonist is not like I did one playthrough of it on stream, and I didn't get a lot of attention through it. Which is fair. Like, I usually play tactics games, and that's a freaking, like, story, ludo-narrative visual novel. So I didn't expect to get a lot of returning guests from that one, because it's just not everybody's cup of tea. And I knew that going in. But I loved it. So now I'm playing it again off-stream, and I'm loving it even more. So if you like those kinds of games, I think it's one of the best of the bunch. Don't really know about either of those games, so it's all right. I mean, not everybody not everybody can have an opinion on everything, an informed opinion. People can have opinions on everything, but is it an informed opinion? Would you recommend 16? It looks interesting. I'm loving it. It's hard for me to play it because it's on my outside TV, and just like having that TV to myself is really tough, but that's not a fault of the game. I really like it. The combat is really fun. It's like, it's not as complicated as like a Revengeance, character action, Devil May Cry, Bayonetta style, but you can do some really interesting comboing and stuff. You get access to new moves and new move sets fairly often, through like interacting with other characters and story stuff, which I won't spoil. But it's one of the games where I really, really like the combat. It's so fun, and they give you a like place to practice. And I love going into the workshop and just like practicing my timing for dodges and blocks and parries and figuring out what works well together. I think my only problem with the combat is when you really get going, it can get a bit messy on the screen and it's hard to see what the enemies are doing. And some of your, I don't know exactly, some of your cinematic moves do not protect you from an attack you can't see coming. So like you'll do like a normal attack or something, and if like an enemy falls to the ground, Clive will do like a little stab or like a kick or like an extra move that like does a lot of damage, but you're not invulnerable during that move, and you can't choose when it happens. It just sometimes happens if someone's on the ground, and to my knowledge you can't dodge out of it, so sometimes you just eat a hit. I don't like that all that much, and sometimes there's a lot going on and it's hard to tell exactly when an enemy is attacking. But I've never like lost a fight because of it. It's just a little annoying. It released on Steam recently, so I'd actually be able to play it. Nice! I would recommend it. If your PC can handle it, I would recommend it. I'm really enjoying it. And the story is, I would describe it as, what if Game of Thrones was a soap opera with the characters able to turn into kaiju? That's basically it. It's just like, what if it was a medieval soap opera a la Game of Thrones, but not nearly as like sexual. And then to solve major disputes, characters turned into giant summons. And I think it works. I love Strangers of Paradise. Stranger of Paradise was so good. What a surprise. If you're not a Final Fantasy purist, it's great. Yeah, if you want a different kind of experience, it's pretty freaking awesome. I loved Stranger of Paradise. The only FF I've ever played is 14 and like an hour of the DS remake of 3. But action RPGs can be a jam. I think you'll like it. I think Phoenix is right in that you'll really like it. Visually, it's beautiful, 100%. It has good spectacle, but I think there's actually emotion there. I've teared up a couple of times. There's some really good dramatic moments, and I felt like when they happened, I felt like it was all earned. They haven't done like a lot of like, oh, this character died and you're supposed to feel something. Why aren't you feeling something like Engage did or something like that? And even early in the game when like the inciting incidents are happening and it's like, oh man, this is all terrible, all this stuff that's happening. People die, people are lost, things like that happen. I was like, wow, I've only known these characters for a couple hours, and I'm upset. I'm upset for them. 14 made me cry plenty of times, and the same team made 16. I think you're going to like it. I think you will like it. I would offer to share it with you if I had the ability. I think you'll like it. If anything of what I said are what, Phoenix is also saying, speak to you in any way, I think you'll like it. And if you want more in-depth stuff, let me know, and I can go more in-depth. But I have to go now. I have to go get Door from school, so we will save here. Castle steps. Baloo is Baloosed. We'll push it in the stream back. Oh, the backlog. Always ever growing, ever looming. Thank you for being here, everybody. Phoenix, I hope you can stick around. I hope things continue to go well for you in your personal life. Same with you too, Adrian, because you got big stuff coming up too. I'll see you guys on Friday, hopefully. I hope everything's okay. Phoenix, I hope you can start streaming again soon. That'd be really cool. I would like that. For what it's worth, from this one person, I would like that. All right. I don't think I have enough time to raid. I don't want to be rude, so we'll just end it here. All right, guys. I love you all. Be cool. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love. Might do morning streams. Ooh, yeah. That's kind of what I end up doing is like nap time streams. Later, guys.